Darians. I am your host, No Himbo, as always, and Jesus, god damn, do I have a lot of shit to cover this week. Um, oh my lord, we have a lot of shit to cover. This is just completely unhinged. Um, so what's going on with you guys? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. I'm just checking the video. So what's going on with you guys? Alright, I sound great. Good shit. I'm still a little cautious after that really shitty first launch. Um, but anyways, hope everybody's had a great week. Hope everybody had a great Fred Durst Friday, if you will. Had a great Fred Durst Friday, if you will. Okay, it's definitely running good. I'm paranoid about this shit. Anyway, so I had a crazy week. On the Bird app, I think I ended up on some kind of like capitalist chill list. Cause god damn, if I didn't have like a million bot or like Fed accounts just like popping up into my shit with the most unhinged takes on earth, which obviously I'm gonna be covering here tonight. In addition to that, I have some really great news. Wishing my coworkers a happy Fred Durst Friday is going swimmingly to the point where people in very high management are starting to ask me, what is Fred Durst Friday? And instead of just being a normal person and explaining it in detail, I just send them a GIF of Happy Fred Durst Friday. If you follow me on the Bird app, you'll see I share them every Friday. And yeah, let's just really get this going, you know? Anyway. I hope you all are having a great week too. So we're going to start this off with just a segment called This Week on X, which is just me going through some of this unhinged dog shit that I'm dealing with here. But yeah, and then after that, we're gonna be playing. We're gonna be checking out OUTCAST 2. Now, for people who aren't aware of OUTCAST 2, this was a cult classic from 1999, the first OUTCAST game. It was historically hard to run on normal computers, just because like the graphics. The graphics were pretty. I mean, they look like deep fried ass right now, but back in 1999, these were like incredible. You know, for the time, they were pretty crazy. So we're definitely gonna be checking that out as well. It's one of my favorite games. You know, in my formative years. 1999 for me at least was a big year for games. That's when the to this day what I would credit as my worst addiction on earth released, which was EverQuest. So that was a horrifying addiction that I couldn't stop playing for many years. But in addition to that, there was OUTCAST, and OUTCAST was a really great game. If you haven't checked it out, please go give it a play. It holds up really well. I checked it out the other day. It's still really fun. The soundtrack, though, y'all. The soundtrack for this game, the original, it's like Star Wars. It's like Star Wars on meth. It's such a good soundtrack. Every single song is beautiful. Holy shit, I love it. Let's see. Apparently the sequel is just kind of going back to that world, back to the world of Adelpha. For a little bit of context, OUTCAST is basically a game where you show up as a human to an alien planet and you kind of got to save them. And the plot twist in the original game is that the person you need to save them for, the fascist dictator in charge, is also a human. Which is, you know, kind of a tired trope, but back in 1999 it was kind of cool. It's kind of a plot twist. You know, you just, yeah. See, Applejack, thanks for coming in. I'm doing well. Today on Twitter, I found out that being Palestinian means you are in an ideology. I almost know. Is it weird that I almost know who you were talking to just based on that, like, verbiage? There's so many op accounts that are out there, like, trying to gaslight your support for Palestine into some, like, brainwashing. And the hilarious thing is they're trying to brainwash you when they're fucking doing this. It's hilarious. Anyway. Without further ado, let's get into this dumpster fire. Because I got a lot of shit to cover. You're late? Oh no, am I late? I probably am late. Ah, damn. Okay, I'm just gonna get into it. Holy fuck, we got a lot. Okay, where's the first one? The first one really sucked. But it was a bunch of them. But basically, I'm on some kind of, like, fucking watch list. Okay, so I've just been getting dogpiled with this brain dead shit. This brain dead shit, like, all week. That's all I've seen. Just this fucking crazy nonsense. So I'll give context and then we'll just I had to leave the conversation. I couldn't fucking deal with it. It was too stupid. My brain, I lost too many IQ points. My int was at like 1 by the end of this, and I rolled an int build, if you will. This is over just you know, a nice article on basically gaslighting people into like nearly half of young adults have money dysmorphia, survey finds. Here are the symptoms. Because money dysmorphia is a real fucking thing, right? That's not just something capitalists came up with to gaslight you into, like, thinking that you wanting to have enough to afford to be alive is some kind of mental disorder. This is the fucking hellscape we're at. This is the dog shit. This is the dog shit existence that we're going to. Again, I've said it a million times, but I can't believe we're actually getting worse, because I thought when I left it was as bad as possible. Look at this shit. Money dysmorphia. So I just posted saying not wanting to be poor is now a mental disorder. I fucking hate this planet. And of course you got a random account. Some random fucking account that joined last year. Late last year. Because of course they did. Because they're all new accounts that are just really interested in you being properly informed on the merits of capitalism. People can leave poverty, but the process is slow, tedious, unexciting, and hard. They'd rather spend decades seeking secret knowledge to bypass reality and fail in the attempt than accept what works and establish security in that same time. The secret is there are no secrets. First off, like, what does that even mean? So I said, so a system that doesn't work for most people is fine, and most people are the actual problem? That's some serious main character syndrome, dude. And so he comes back, he's up. Like, the thing I've noticed about a lot of these, like, capitalist shills is that they're, like, they, like, get triggered super easy. Like, they get, like, combative. They start out, like, kind of neutral. Like, this is kind of a neutral post here. But then they get, like, abrasive really fucking quickly. So he's like, serious made character syndrome. I could say the same for you. Keep searching for that secret alternative and stay poor. Which is like, what do you mean? Stay poor. Like, that's my point. Everybody's poor. And I'm like, no, you can't say the same for me, actually. I want a system that makes sense for the majority of people who live under it. That's the opposite. Can you try really... Sorry, I lost patience already. Can you try really hard to make a bit of sense when you're talking to adults on the internet? And he's like, it takes decades of discipline, but anyone can own property and have investments. Did you guys hear that? Anybody can own property. You can just buy property and invest. Just find the purchasing power to be able to own property, and that's it. This is like that Mitt Romney meme. Why can't poor people just buy more money? Again, the purpose of all of these like capitalist shill accounts is they need to make it your fault. It's not the system's fault. You're broken. So the fact that you're poor is your fault. The fact that you work 8 hours a day, 8 hours a day or more, I do. I work more than 8 hours a day nowadays. The fact that you work 8 hours or more a day and you're still struggling at the end of the month, that's your fault. Okay? It's not the fault of the system. It's not the fault that the system's fucked. It's not the fact that your labor is being exploited for someone else's personal gain, and that's an objective reality that you cannot argue against. No, that's not it. It's you who's defective. And the hilarious thing is, they have to do this in a vacuum because they can't look at the numbers of how many people are living paycheck to paycheck, because the statistics are fucking terrifying. So they have to argue 1 versus 1. And they have to argue that, oh no, actually, most people are the problem, not you. It's that most people are just not good enough. It's not the fact that the system itself is dog shit. It's not the fact that capitalism itself is trash. And we all kind of know that. And anyone with a modicum of like intellectual honesty knows that as well. But they have a dog in the fight, which we're seeing here. Look at this, like, this is like 12-year-old fucking stuff right here. Look at this. Hold on, Applejack 59. The best way to combat money dysmorphia is to relieve the rich of having over excess capital and use it to assist the needy. Exactly. The way to destroy money dysmorphia is to seize the means of production sooner rather than later. Okay, so he's like, it takes decades of discipline, but only... I accept your surrender. You have nothing but unfounded assertions, so you've turned to mockery. Actually, I'm trying to reason with you as a normal person, and you're fucking, like... You're already turning it... Like, this is my favorite thing on the internet ever. In my many years... Hey, Sebastiano, what's up, Indy? This is my favorite thing on the internet ever. When people just declare victory. Even if they're getting their shit completely pushed in. They just declare victory. They're like, I've won! Like, this is an adult. Y'all, this is a fucking... Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the eyes there, but that might be an AI generated sort of situation. I'm not really sure. But yeah, like, this is an adult, apparently, that's trying to talk to me. So I'm like, yes, it's hard not to mock someone who thinks that a system that doesn't work for the majority of people will magically work for them if they just, quote-unquote, pull up their bootstraps or whatever. It's the reasoning of a toddler, and mockery should be welcome. It does work for the majority of people. Did you hear that, guys? It works for the majority of people. Except it doesn't. And you can look up the statistics. The majority are not in poverty in capitalist systems. The great majority of the world's poverty exists outside of those systems. Oh my god, okay. You are either shilling or deluded, neither of which I'm going to entertain further. Because, like, at this point, he's just lying, right? He's just fucking bullshitting. So... Y'all, this is great. Statistics show that most people thrive under capitalism. Who are these most people? Chris? Sorry, Chris? Who are these most people? Have you seen the statistics on how many people live paycheck to paycheck? Have you seen the statistics on how many people are like one emergency away from basically not being able to make rent? Have you seen them? Have you seen the statistics on how many people are in debt? Because that's almost, last I checked, the overwhelming majority of Canadians, my country, are in debt. I can only assume it's the same for America. Most people are in fucking debt. So when you're in debt, what that means is you don't have enough purchasing power to settle your bills. So either everybody's irresponsible, either everyone's irresponsible and just, everybody sucks and you need to be some kind of magical fucking unicorn in order to make this system work. And you're just being like so irresponsible with your money. Oh my god, avocado on toast or whatever. Or the system just doesn't fucking work. Even still, let's steelman this motherfucker as hard as we can. Let's say, yes, most people are irresponsible with their money. Okay, so should we then have a system? Hey Nick, thanks for coming in, buddy. Okay, let's pretend most people are irresponsible with their money. Let's steelman this guy. Should we then not have a system? Okay. Should we not have a system that like doesn't result in them homeless and starving to death? If most people are irresponsible with their money, maybe they're just irresponsible with their money. Let's steelman that. Then does that mean because they're irresponsible with their money, does that mean that, like, what, they don't deserve to, like, have a dignified life? Like, does everybody have to follow this, like, Game Genie cheat code? And if they don't, like, they don't deserve to live? This logic is so broken when you break it down. So then another random, this is an older account, so I assume it's probably purchased, or this guy's just this stupid. I don't know which. Maybe he like follows Chris, and he welcome to America, Himbo. What's up, cookies? Yeah, welcome to America and Canada. Welcome to anything under capitalism, really. It's the same fucking story. This guy pops in. I think societies always have naysayers that don't realize how good they have it. It's hard for people to relate to what the majority of people lived like 100 to 150 years ago. And I just said, what about 2 generations ago when my grandparents could buy a house, a cottage, pay for college, and support a household with one income? Again, delusion. There's definitely, and this is the ultimate cope for capitalism. This is the ultimate pivot every single time when this comes up. When this argument comes up, this is the ultimate pivot. They can't defend capitalism, so they have to deflect to, oh, it's the government. The big government is the problem. And I'm like, you mean the big government that's entirely beholden to corporations? That big government? Fuck, man. Connect the dots here. Jesus. Y'all, if you haven't followed Christian Drake, this motherfucker is this dude spits fire. Big corporate. I had to quote tweet this bitch. Big corporations, guys, aren't capitalism. That is where you guys go so awfully wrong. Big corps love government, yes. They don't love capitalism. Capitalism requires competition. Regulation crushes it. Okay, so I shared a Richard Wolff. You've left the conversation. Exactly. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't handle it. I was like, I'm gonna become too stupid to be able to use the internet if I keep going. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I'm gonna kind of paraphrase what Richard Wolff said in a video I shared when someone asked him, like, everybody talks about how far left can we go? What about how far right can we go? Which is like, that just yikes right off the bat, right? Like, we don't want to be going too far right. I think history has a couple lessons about going too far right, but I digress. But he basically said, like, you know, he basically explained it like when two companies compete, one of them wins, and then that company buys out the other company, and then eventually you don't have that competition Because you eventually get a monopoly, because at the end of the day, one company fucking wins. And we have nothing but examples for that. So it's not like competition. Okay? And I don't even understand what this regulation is. What regulation are they talking to? What regulation prevents shit like Walmart? Shit like BlackRock? Shit like the World Economic Forum? What, like, like, what regulation is causing this corporate dystopia? And, like, okay, let's remove all the regulation, okay? Let's remove it. You're a small business. How are you going to compete with Walmart? You're not. Because the system is the fucking problem. First off, you're not even going to have enough purchasing power to begin with. You're not going to be able to compete with Walmart because you don't have the capital, because you are busy selling your labor to capitalists, okay, in order to survive. Hey, Mastermind, thanks for coming in. Bad cookies, and half the time you have to ask how many of these accounts are real. At least 50% off Twitter accounts are fake accounts. Chris can be Chris Delaney of the FBI. Yeah, Nick, exactly. You pull all of the small businesses together to have enough purchasing power to still not be able to compete with Walmart. Because they have more funds, they have more resources, they have more capital. But also, you're a member of the proletariat. If you're going to jump to that level, you're going to need the resources to compete at that level, and you don't. You won't. That's because you're meant to live paycheck to paycheck. Anyway, I fucking left, but I'm sorry, this was just great. Corporations are not capitalism. Wow, please ask your doctor for help. And of course, it's always this, take a class on economics. It's always this. But here's the thing, I'll give you guys a bit of a, I'll give you guys like a life hack here. Don't just like, because what they're doing here is they're trying to assume like the authoritative position. In transactional analysis, this is called parent mode. They're trying to present themselves as the expert and you as like the student. Take a class on economics or two. Just ask them to elaborate. Just say, hey, can you elaborate? What class specifically? Like, what should I be looking to learn about economics here? I've done this multiple times, and every single time they have nothing. They either don't respond, or they say some like flounce shit, like they say some flounce shit like they say some flounce shit like, I'm not gonna teach you, I'm not gonna give you, like, it's, and of course this ratio is just glorious. So good. Follow Miss Stevie as well. This chick is fucking dope. She has pretty good clapbacks too. She's like, you first, quote, capitalism is a free economic system that is based on individual rights and responsibility and free trade, while corporatism is based on collectivism and large interest groups, or in other words, is crony capitalism. Quoting him. But yeah, do you see the like wordplay we got going on here? 1099s for everyone, down with W2s. Oh, I'm so tired of both those forms. I've been dealing with those fucking forms all goddamn month. Bad cookies. This clown also spouts nonsense like taking economics class. I've taken economics classes. Economic classes in the USA are taught in the capitalist structure. Also, like, another clapback you could fucking use here is it's like, Richard Wolff's an economist. Are you saying you know more than Richard Wolff? Because he has some fucking ideas. But yeah. This is cool because I'm like exploring how bad this conversation got. Big corporations are not capitalism. Corporations would exist in any economic system, guys. They'd exist in any economic system at all. Except if they existed under another economic system, they probably wouldn't be corporations because the workers would have the means of production, not the capitalists. You would not be selling your labor to someone who then takes the excess value, because all labor does have excess value. They would not be, hey Natalie, thanks for coming in. They wouldn't have excess value. Oh my god, like the fucking ratio. Holy shit, look at this rate. Oh my god. I gotta look at all these. I'm sorry. Please ask your doctor for help. That kills me. This is the stupidest defense of corporations I've ever seen. Captain Jingle Dance, Tanya. Ever played Monopoly? David. Capitalism is a concentrated ownership of the means of production. Corporations' ownership is concentrated in the shareholder class. Is there an example of this is a great point right here too, by the way. This is a perfect point. Is there an example of capitalism anywhere in the world without corporations? Kind of like a country run by libertarians. Does one exist? No, it doesn't. You will always get corporations. And if you remove the regulations, what's going to fucking happen is you are going to get you're going to get idiocracy. You're going to get cyberpunk. You will get a corporate dystopia. Okay? The regulations are dog shit to begin with, but holy fuck. Let's see. Say there were regulations in place to support competition and to prevent regulatory capture. Would you support these regulations? Good Lord, we have so many capitalist lovers. So many capitalist lovers have no idea what capitalism even is. I've covered this before, but that's the biggest thing you need to understand. All of this shilling hinges directly on these people having no fucking idea what capitalism even is. They think it's like free trade. They think it's like capitalism is when you do a money for a tuna. Capitalism is when you own a business. Because, in the Soviet Union, there were no businesses, right? And still, like, collective ownership over the means of production, that has nothing to do with businesses. Except it has a direct relation to do with how a business structure functions. Because as it stands now, all of your hard work, that 9-to-5 job you're doing, all that hard work, all that busting your ass just to avoid getting fired because you're terrified of being homeless, because we're all terrified of being homeless. That's why we work so fucking hard. Or we're working so fucking hard to get a promotion so we can inch just a little bit further away from the void that is losing in capitalism. All of that work goes to someone at the top who's just going to buy a 26 jet ski. Okay? They're just stacking jet skis in their third cottage with a helicopter pad and a fucking tower and, I don't know, like an elephant. An elephant that's high off really good weed. I don't know where I'm going here, so I'm going to stop and turn around before we're just hypothesizing ourselves to death. I digress. Again, all of this, like, cronyism is my favorite because cronyism, as I've said before, is literally, that's just a word to describe capitalism with separating the capitalism. They're like, we're going to take capitalism away over here and we're going to call it cronyism. It's still capitalism. All of the same arguments are completely valid still. We're just calling it a different thing, and we're going to call capitalism a different thing. Oh, this is really good. Let me guess. Yep, barely any followers. Always. I suppose you're referring to free market / liberalism instead of capitalism. Let's see, what else? Yeah, so this is what I've dealt with all week, y'all. It's all week. It's just been these like capitalist. This is my favorite. In capital, it's just a function of who owns a corporation. In capitalism, it's the people, guys. It's the people. Capitalism's for the people. In socialism, it is the state. And then Super Nautiloid, go follow him too if you haven't had a chance. The people, yeah, and exactly. These are the people. The proletariats. A disruptive influencer. Just because it's named Citibank doesn't mean the people own it. If it is a public company, you can buy stock. Then you could own some of it. Right, one share, one vote. Your one vote has a lot of power against the millions of shares and votes held by BlackRock or Citibank. I know that goes against the narrative you tell yourself. And I just asked, where do the workers get this money from? And in case you're wondering, nobody fucking responded. Because of course they didn't, because they don't have a comeback for that. So Quicksilver fan. Also always funny. And I just had to be like, this is going to be an awesome week for content because holy fuck, these accounts are actual cartoons characters. The people own BlackRock, guys. You heard it here. Hey, what Retro Gamer, thanks for coming in. F the wealthy oligarchs. I agree. Mastermind, socialism is for the people, capitalism is for the person. Correct. But they have to rephrase that. They have to spin it around because they need people to think that capitalism actually, sweaty, is how is a system that favors you and yours. Because they likely have a vested interest in doing so, especially when you see how the tide is turning and how many people well, Himbo, thanks for reminding me why I don't go on Twitter. I'm there myself, man. I guess I'm a masochist. I can't stay away. But yeah, my point is they have a vested interest in convincing you that there's no other better alternative because they need you to think this system is the best one. Because the tide is turning, like I said, and they're seeing like a paradigm shift where younger and younger generations are like, we're done with capitalism. Gen Z is definitely done with capitalism, but they have to brainwash people into keeping this because their bosses are telling them to do it because their bosses do not want to face the wall. Maybe not that extreme, but their bosses definitely have a vested interest in keeping the status quo right comfy where it is. This is funny. Oh my god, Snow, stop defending the state. You are the state, and the working class people are the state. The Bill Gates Foundation, MIC, Amazon, Walmart, Israeli-funded McDonald's, who, and Mr. Schwab, all people. So they can do whatever they want. Corporations are all people. This is my favorite. I guess you haven't heard of the stock market, but yeah. What the fuck does that even mean? I swear to God, these guys, they've got like a bunch of sticky notes on their computers, and it's just like key phrases like class in economics, stock market, something about Stalin, famine, Holodomor. It's Jesus Christ. It was a brutal week, and this is just all of it. It's just, look at this shit. Look at this brain dead shit. What he clearly meant to say is some corporations are bigger than they otherwise would be, exactly due to regulation, which they lobby in order to keep away competition without the resources to deal with all the compliance. Either you don't understand or argue in bad faith. Exactly how uneducated do you have to be to think that removing restrictions from corporations would result in them shrinking? Like, how much soup in your head do you need to have? This app is fucking mind-blowing. Because it is fucking mind-blowing. I have no bandwidth for this shit anymore. Holy God. And of course he had nothing to come back with because... And again, this is another random account out of nowhere. Abolish the state, free the markets. Another account out of nowhere who was using the exact same verbiage. The regulation is causing it, guys. If we remove the regulation, then capitalism is not just going to function as is. Except it fucking will, because that's how it's done. That's how it's done for millennia. And every single time I ask people to be like, can you please explain a situation where this wouldn't be the case? Like, if we removed all regulation, how would this competition not just result in one company winning and taking over? Like, can you explain? And they never can. Because they just say regulation and they think that you'll just go away. But that's where I come in, because I don't fucking go away. I push these idiots. Because I know these idiots are busy at work brainwashing people into accepting the fact that capitalism, the incorrect fact, or the erroneous belief that capitalism is the best we can do. Everything hinges on us being like, well, I know capitalism is flawed, but have you seen that Stalin stuff? Or whatever. Their whole existence hinges on this. Your boss's whole existence hinges on this too, mind you. The economy is great, silence commie. Yeah, it's doing super well. Let's just get to the point where let's get to the point where buying a chocolate bar comes with a payment plan. Because that $2 is just way too much. This is a good one too. This is a great meme. This isn't capitalism. This was caused by the government. You mean the government that is owned and controlled by capitalists? NBC mad. Yeah, this is my favorite. This is so good. It's like, it's the dumbest shit I think I've ever read in my life. Oh, this one's good too. This one's really good. Rich people being richer doesn't mean they took it from the poor. It means wealth increased. How uneducated do you have to be to believe this as a fucking adult? Of course they joined February 2020. Of course they did. They just discovered Twitter 3 years ago. Oh, that's so good. Wealth increased. Great. Just great. This is a great meme too. In capitalist mythology, people are rich because of hard work. Yet nobody can explain why those who do all the actual work have no money. Which is just beauty. And I'm sorry, I gotta share this. Y'all, I see some of y'all might need a reminder here. Ever feel like you're getting played? Because you are. America, you are getting played. Shout out to Greg versus Crabitalism. I just have to shout out that Politically Homeless might be coming back soon, so please feel free to tune in there. I will probably be on it, but we're still working out some of the details. But yeah, stay tuned, because good stuff on the INN network coming soon. This is a great article. Trump launched a covert CIA campaign to smear China on social media in 2019. And it's like, who's surprised? And let's go through it. We're all going to go through it together, y'all.
Let's say China. China, 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 China. You go over to China, 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 China. You take China, China, China. I love them. China, 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 China. I have to have my China, 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 because China.
I've done my China.
China, China, China.
That's my favorite part of it.
China, 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 China now, China, China. You know, China. I know China very well. China, 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 China. It's China to me, China. China, 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 China. You want to buy from China? That's great. Buy from China. Buy toys from China. China in particular. China, China.
He's in a loop like a Disco Elysium.
China, 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 China. I've been saying China, 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 China.
I've been saying China.
China.
He's been saying China, y'all.
China, China. China.
China. He's obsessed with that WWE.
Let me ask you about China.
China. I go to China. China, 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 China. China, 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 China. People from China, they love me. Right. China, 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 China. In China, they say I don't like China. I love China. People think I don't like China. I love China. China.
Yeah,
China,
guys, this guy is so
China,
anti-establishment.
China,
The way he
China,
just
China,
like
China, big league. China. So don't tell.
Guys, Trump is so anti-establishment. The way he has like perfect McCarthy era talking points when it comes to a like another threatening power to the West. This is your anti-establishment candidate, conservatives?
Tell me about China. I know China. China, 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 China. Whether it's China, China. So if you went to China and you wanted to get a job in China, I don't knock China. How could I dislike China? The man from China. China. You have China, go. Pick China. 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 China, 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 China. China's over here. Look at what China's doing. They're learning from China. China, China. Okay, look at that. Isn't that nice? China, 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 China.
Jack shit, I might
China, 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 China.
Go for it, my dude.
China.
Get that
China.
video
China.
bag or whatever.
Hey, by the way, I love China. I mean, I love China. How can you not love China? I love China. China, China. China, 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 China. China, 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 China. And you know China, 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 South China, China, China. People say, oh, you don't like China. I like China. China. I love China. China. China all the time. China. When was the last time you heard China?
Yeah, so he likes saying the word China, and it's usually followed with the exact same State Department propaganda that brainwash your grandparents and brainwash your parents too. Let's see. This is a good one. Check out Just a Thought if you haven't. She's fucking great and hilarious and has a lot of really cool takes. And she was one of the few people who, I don't know if she's like on the left or right. I think she's like apolitical, or I don't know. I'm not going to assume her political adherence. But she was one of the few people who kind of gets it, who didn't buy all the COVID bullshit that I will admit I bought it first. And I said, capitalism literally impedes human progress. And I saw a lot of... This is a great one. People working impedes human progress. So, the hilarious thing is, this guy's telling on himself right off the bat. Because if you think capitalism is people working, you haven't even grasped the analysis of economic systems. You are so soup-headed. You are so soup-headed that you think like the only options are don't work or capitalism. Like, I'm shocked that people actually look at this and they're like, yeah, that's a fair argument. Voices of Our Youth essay. Capitalism is just a dirty word for leftists when they need a ghost to blame for the failures of central planning. Ah, of course. Private property and free trade equals human flourishing. I'm sorry, but like, where's it? This is like the circular logic they have, because when you ask them like, where's the flourishing happening? They'll say, oh, it's regulation, it's the government, it's blah, da, 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 da. And then you ask them to provide an example of this actually occurring, right? And Yeah, no, it goes nowhere. This is a good one. He tweets from his handheld supercomputer, and I said, "Got some bad news there for you, Chief. Leonid Ivanovich Kuprianovich, I think I pronounced that correctly, but you know, I'm like a quarter Ukrainian, so I'm not great at it. Was a Soviet engineer from Moscow who was credited for early development of a mobile phone device." And this is the cope. And how did that pan out for him? Well, I seem to be holding an Apple device and not a. He probably just picked some random Russian word. Panned out great because he developed the mobile phone. That it panned out great. The fact that from there capitalists took over was probably because the Soviet Union collapsed and the American Empire made sure that everybody was forced back into capitalism. That's how it panned out. Panned out great for him because he's right here being credited for like, I don't understand these people's logic. God damn it. This is a good one too. Oligarchical cronyism. First, you'd have to define capitalism so we aren't arguing separate terms, wasting time. Oligarchical cronyism, bro. That isn't even a thing. LMAO, fuck out of here. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, what the fuck is oligarchical cronyism? Okay, let's fucking, like, okay. Let's go to Google. Oligarchical crony. I'm gonna spell it correctly. Don't worry. Crony capitalism. Crony capitalism, sometimes also called cronyism, is a pejorative term used in political discourse to describe a situation in which businesses profit from a close relationship with state power, either through an anti-competitive regulatory environment, direct government largesse, and or corruption. Okay. Can anyone explain to me, can anyone give me a situation where this doesn't happen under capitalism? Can anyone give an example? This is literally saying, like, the symptoms of an economic system are not because of the economic system. They're because of things that happen in the economic system. Yes, it is. A multi-group monopoly that only looks out for its buddies. Oligarchical nepotism could be another description. And I just said, you just described the bourgeoisie. Congratulations. Because that's exactly what the fuck they are. Are you being rude on purpose? See, the second they can't come back, they either get, like, super mad or they tone police you. This guy's acting like a fucking liberal on me. Are you being rude on purpose? Because I came here to discuss your post and you're being flippant and then turning around being like, nobody wants to discuss with me. What's up? You want to discuss or be a bitch? A productive discussion. Mark Firemoon's great too. Follow him. Productive discussion would require both parties having an equal understanding of the subject matter. You're woefully ill-equipped. Which is correct. I'm sorry. When you're describing the ruling class and saying, like, and just inventing words to make it another thing, like, I can't talk to you. We're speaking different languages. You're pretending like you're living in a different reality. You're describing the bourgeoisie. You are literally, without these little made-up words, you're describing exactly what Marx talks about in Capital, in Critique of the Gotha Program. This is what he fucking talks about. This exact thing. A multi-group monopoly that only looks out for his buddies. Yeah, that's called class consciousness. It's called class solidarity, which the bourgeoisie have, and the proletariat needs to have. Okay? This is not fucking hard. Oh my god, these people. How is there more soup in people's heads? I come back and there's like 30% more sodium cream of mushroom soup in people's heads. There's another can, like you buy the can. There are already 2 cans. Now there's like 4 cans in people's heads. Socialism literally impedes humanity. Oh, I forgot. Nope. We're just gonna reply with that. Oh no, I didn't see any of these. Oh, these are so good. The technological and cultural advancement coming out of Venezuela and North Korea are staggering. Hey, what about China? Have you looked at Cuba's cancer vaccine lately? Are we laser focusing on like the examples that the average person is not going to be knowledgeable enough to come back with an immediate comeback to? Because if you said Cuba, I'd be like, where's your lung cancer vaccine? Oh, it's nowhere to be found. Because I can go to Cuba and get that. Have you looked at China's infrastructure by chance compared to your fucking potato bridge that fell apart last week? Okay, Cletus? Jesus Christ. The fact that you were free to choose your job and leave it for something better in capitalism tells me he is wrong. Yeah. So TLDR, I ended up on some like Fed Slack list because like, oh, I haven't checked the comments from this. Yep, based. Always quote capital. This is a good one too. Everyone globally is benefiting from it. So I'm going to teach you guys how lying with statistics works real quick. Real quick, we're going to go over how lying with statistics works. Okay, it's very fucking easy. Extreme poverty is defined as living at a consumption or income level below 1.90 international dollars per day. International dollars are adjusted for price differences between countries and for price changes over time. Inflation. Okay. Who can tell me what's wrong with this? Anybody? You leave Spud Overpass out of this? This is live over on INN Rumble too. Someone go there because Go Start is lonely. Yeah, it is live over at INN Rumble, so if you guys want to hang out. Mushroom Soup, Natalie. Yeah, Mushroom Soup's... That's one of my favorites. All-time favorites. Mushroom Soup is fucking bomb. A really cool thing to do in fall is to gather up all the edible mushrooms you can find. Make a homemade mushroom soup. Get some good cream, Homemade mushroom soup is amazing. And I feel like we've all probably grown up on the canned shit. Make your own mushroom soup. Especially with like a myriad of different mushrooms. Like a medley of mushrooms. Oh my god, it is good. Another cool thing. Make French onion soup. Make that, but add mushrooms. Go with the formula. Do the bread. Do the, the cheese, all that. But add mushrooms to your French onion soup. It literally so next level. Okay. So, the problem with this is that it doesn't account for the capitalist reduction of your purchasing power over time, because that isn't inflation. The desire to reduce how much you make from your wages, okay, that isn't addressed here at all. So you can have a graph like this, and it can be technically correct, okay? But, again, and I'll make another point, what is extreme poverty? Because if you'll notice as well, they have to say extreme poverty. So poverty, by default, they're qualifying poverty as fine. Extreme poverty. Here's the thing. If this guy had any shit of a fucking argument, he wouldn't have to go to extreme poverty. You could just go to poverty. We could even go further back into saying world population living paycheck to paycheck. Or world population that can afford insert anything that's over $10. Okay? And that's why I said I found your favorite book. Because lying with statistics is all these fucking shills have. It's all they have, y'all. Literally all they have. Yeah, I had to... Don't worry, folks. The tunes are coming back. I'm just checking if there's anything else here. Check out Comrade Missy if you haven't. She's hilarious. I'm sure most of you follow her. But Tim Pool is destiny for the right is one of the most correct fucking statements I think I've ever seen in my life. That's just great. Oh, and if you haven't had a chance to check this out, I'm going to do this again.
You gotta pay me a certain price for the videos I've been getting. If I say Israel, you gotta pay me a certain price. If I say Zionist, you pay me a certain price. If I say Zionist, Israel, and Jewish, that's the big three, I get paid for that. Right, same as always. Yeah, just keep paying me the same thing. Zionist, Israel, Jewish, you pay me.
So
no
good.
problem. If I do what if I do a watermelon emoji?
Yes, Retro, mushrooms on pizza are fucking dope.
I say fuck Palestine on camera. Okay, you're gonna give me more. Okay, cool. Fucking film me.
Yeah.
Price for the videos I've been getting. If I say Israel, you gotta.
So that's that show that talks about, like, Israel 24/7. I forget his name. You guys know who it is, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what's been happening on Twitter lately. I was added to some kind of fucking capitalist shill sort of situation. Where they just never... Ew, Destiny again. Fuck. I have to do this. I can't deal with this bitch anymore. There we go. Much better. Yeah, that's how bad my shit's gotten lately. I just get annoyed by these, like, weird troll farms that just have to, like, convince you 24/7 that capitalism is based and strong and brave and whatever. But yeah, that's this week on X, which was depressing to go through. Which was very depressing to go through. Anyway. I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick, and then what is going to happen is we're going to hop into OUTCAST 2, and we're gonna check that out because the news section has concluded. We're gonna get into some video gaming, which has always been the bread and butter of this show. It always will be. So if that ain't your jam, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you giving your viewership. However, if you want to stay, hang out, and watch me probably die a million fucking times playing OUTCAST 2, then, yeah, I'll see you in a moment. Hey everybody, I am back already. I hope you miss me, because I sure did. Okay, so right off the bat, I do have something to promote. I will be sharing this on the Bird app, and I'll be promoting it on YouTube as well. But something really cool is happening next week, actually. Oh, am I muted? Wait, am I really muted? I'm seeing it fine. Hold on. On the Bird app, and I'll be promoting it on YouTube as well. No, I hear me fine. It's on YouTube fine. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that's okay, Cookies. I do that all the time. I mute myself once a week on Zoom, so I feel you. No worries. So next week, I've streamed this once before. Project Quorum, which is a EverQuest private server that a lot of popular streamers, Level Up Larry, Go Carnage, check those folks out. A lot of cool people are on. I will be co-streaming an event that my guild on there is hosting. It's going to be a level 1 halfling race where a bunch of halflings basically have to they have to like run through a bunch of really dangerous zones and try not to die. And then they get really dope ass loot if they do. So please check that out. Anyway, without further ado, we are going to hop into OUTCAST 2, which is a game that I've been really excited about. If you haven't checked it out, check out the original. If you like the gameplay, go check it out. It's available right now for purchase. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let's see how fucking bad I'm gonna do at this game. Because I'm probably gonna do pretty bad. I'll have to. All right. Just go ahead and switch over here. There we go. This game uses an autosave feature. Do not turn off the system when the autosave icon is displayed. There it is. Oh my god, and that it's got undertones of the same soundtrack, which is like it's taking my brain back into being like 13, literally. You ever have that when like you have a music you have like some music that like takes you back to an earlier point in your life? That's what I'm going through right now. It's really fucking cool. Oh my god. Yeah, like, oh my god. I'm already so here for this. Alright, so difficulty, I think we're just going to do normal since it's, I don't even know what this is going to be like. And let's hop into it. Let's dive in. I'm so excited. I'm so jazzed, I can't hide it.
Where am I?
Oh, it sounds like the original Cutter Slade too.
I can't
This is fucking sick.
anything. Where's my... Hey! Let me go!
Oh, this is so dope. Okay, so he's screaming. And we're loading. That's a really cool loading screen. Also, goddamn, it looks like the switch over from Restream really helped. Because, goddamn, if this ain't smooth as butter. Look at that. That's just dope looking. Oh, I fell down. It must have hurt.
A drop like that sure shouldn't feel like $1 million. And yet, I kinda do.
Man, it's crazy how far games have come. If you go and look at the original graphics for the normal OUTCAST game, like, holy shit. I can't believe how far we've come in our lifetime,
Think,
just with
Slade,
gaming.
think. What's the mission, soldier? Okay, don't panic. Jumping dimensions is supposed to fry half of your brain.
Okay. Let's explore, I guess.
I don't recognize
I never
this
heard of
place.
OUTCAST
Damn
2.
it.
The original OUTCAST game kind of went under the radar. Especially considering in, like, 1999, there was so much other shit going on.
Damn. Now that's a change of scenery. Beautiful.
I'm so here for this.
Whoa. Somebody's taking real heat. I gotta get over there. Oh, you know the way? Huh.
I'm sorry, that alien is fucking adorable. Oh my lord. So adorable.
That was some scary alien technology. I hope that shit.
A hint of
didn't decimate my
Australian.
unit.
I'm not gonna lie, this... Guys, sorry, I was lying. This isn't actually an alien planet, it's just Australia.
Where is my gear?
On a Tuesday.
Am I even on duty at all?
This is where you gotta... Okay, so it's we're in the tutorial mode, y'all. So...
Oh, Jesus, my head is splitting.
Alright, already figured out how to run. Thank you, game. This is not my first video game. This is the thing about tutorials that, like, I feel a little insulted by. When they, like, they give you basic video game shit, like you've never played a video game before. Fuck. Looks like the graphic engine they used to make the Kate Middleton videos. That's great.
Locals, I guess. They don't seem to be too badly hurt. I don't know, I hope they'll be able to... Whoa! Easy now. I come in peace. I assume.
You speak Aga, come on?
Yeah, I was trained to speak 14 languages, but I've never heard of... All right, I speak Agakamon, sure. Yeah.
Take off your shirt.
Say again?
Ooh,
Show me the
my.
Zakram amulet.
Look.
Oh, I thought this was gonna go in another direction for a second, y'all.
I travel from
damn.
another dimension, and... how can I put this simply?
You are human.
Yes. Good. You're way ahead of me because I don't know what species you are.
The Ulukai should know about Talans. So
The
who are you?
The
Ulukai?
name's Slade. Commander of Cutter
Step
Slade.
back, finger monster, or by the yods, I'll make a trophy out of your deformed hand.
No handshakes.
Finger
I meant it as a
monster.
friendly gesture. Listen, that word you just said, it's like echoing in my head.
Finger monster.
No, the other one. Ulukai? I have a feeling we were supposed to meet.
The prophecy mentions a human savior returning the Zakram amulet. You don't seem to know anything about that.
Yeah, well, my memory took a momentary hike. What happened with that ship I saw?
Invaders have enslaved the Talans and are
Whatever
threatening the land
species
of
she
my
is, if there's a
ancestors.
hole, there's a way.
Without
Oh,
the
no.
guidance of the
Guys,
Ulukai,
come on.
Adelpha is
Keep
doomed.
it. Let's keep this.
We're on Adelpha, huh?
This is a Christian
Impressive.
family stream,
And
okay?
it definitely rings a bell.
Of course it isn't.
I am
But,
Liaz,
you know.
leader of the Dolotai Guardians. The invaders have just abducted one of my people. If the Yods are on your side, you'll save her. I need proof that you are the Ulukai.
I can't remember my mission briefing, so... Fine. Lead the way, Liaz.
Oh, it's a penis bird. Look, guys, it's a penis bird. Yes, fly away, penis bird. God, I can't wait to ride on a dick bird. Alright, here we go.
There's no time to waste. My Dolotai Guardians have tracked the enemy's ship. The invaders have taken the prisoner into their outpost ahead. May the odds guide your fist, human.
This fist? You're not even gonna lend me your spear?
I shall not influence the trial.
Y'all no fisting jokes.
That's...
I'm getting at... I know where you guys are going.
Please tell me that these invaders are just gonna throw coconuts at me.
Reverting bolts of fire shot at lightning speed. Is that what coconuts are?
I'm getting ahead of this shit.
Not exactly.
Before this gets too spicy. Well, thank you for just fucking ditching me. To try and not die. Oh no, now I'm on my own. There's no adults. Alright. I guess... Oh man, look at that. That's gorgeous. Holy shit. Are y'all seeing this? Oh, that's super cool too. Look at that. Oh, this game is beautiful, y'all. Okay, can I punch or anything? Okay, I guess I can just jump and run around and whatever that fucking thing is.
Let's
What is
find
this?
this Dolotai Guardian. They say
Okay,
it's
so
good
these
for
plants heal you. Press Q to heal yourself. Okay, cool. That's the healing mechanic. Good to know. Alright, so we need to reach the first building. Let's go. I'm just gonna pick up all the Healy stuff, I guess.
What's this?
The number of
Never
these
seen
plants
anything like
make
it.
me think that I'm gonna take a lot of damage at some point.
Impressive tech. Better be careful.
Oh, that's a great view. Imagine having that view from your house. Be really pretty. And you said you didn't need the tutorial. I always lie. Inadvertently. Okay.
These bots got what was coming to them. Wonder if the Dolotai Guardians took him out.
These bots got what was coming to them, which is what I said on Twitter this week.
Not a living thing here. I wonder what these invaders look like.
Okay, that's a thing. I gotta interact with that thing. So the goal of this game is to go around and fuck as many different species as you can. It's like a perverted Pokemon. So the original OUTCAST was kind of like just an open world. You had to run around and kind of... It reminded me of Morrowind, if you guys have played that. Some of you have, I know that.
One size
Oh,
fits
my
all.
armor! Oh, sick. Oh, I can jetpack.
Woo! Well, they say jump. I say how high.
That's a terrible line. Oh my god. Okay, so it's just like a limited jetpack. You can't like jetpack. It's like a double jump. So jump. Okay, wait. I'm not understanding this. Okay, oh, cool. You can dodge with it. Oh, that's sick. Okay. So it's your typical like first. Yeah, it's
Keep
booster
moving.
time. Exactly.
She
That's
can't be
enough.
far.
Ooh, damn. Alright. Let's see.
Nice.
Alright, so I imagine I have to jump over that. Press space during dodge to do a long jump. Okay, so dodge jump.
Another
Oh,
one of
cool.
these buildings.
That's fun.
Gotta get inside.
Alright. So this is already like really fun to maneuver around. For context, the original fucking game was kind of like not, it was nowhere near as like dynamic, I suppose. It was kind of clunky when you walked around. You didn't really have like a huge sort of, yeah. Uh-oh. That's not looking good. That doesn't look good at all. Oh no!
Great. Now what? I must find a way to open this door. This gear is more advanced than anything I've seen before.
Less fluidity? Yeah, Mastermind. That's where I was going with that. Thank you. Whoa, what did I get?
All right.
Oh, damn.
You try shooting me now.
Alright, so we got something to prevent shooting. Or some shit. I don't know. Use your shield to pass the turrets. What? Okay, so it's control. Oh, that's sick. Alright, nice.
Looks like some kind of terminal. Huh. The
Hack
shield device
terminals
is
to open
reacting to it.
doors. Okay.
Looks like some kind of terminal. Huh. The shield device is reacting to it. The shield.
Yeah.
Well played, Slade. But I have a bad feeling about Lias's friend.
Did he just refer to himself as well played? Can you imagine if you said to yourself, well played, Himbo? Oh, the dialogue is so cheesy. Alright, so you gotta crouch, you gotta pick up another Healy thing. Alright, well, so far I'm having fun, but I will say for next session, I'm probably gonna switch to joystick. Because, like, playing this on keyboard feels a little janky. Oh, shit! Oh no, it's that bot that argued with me on Twitter earlier! Oh, he's come to get me! Alright, so I can just melee? Oh! Okay. One-shotted that bitch. Did not expect that. Not gonna lie. Did not expect to one-shot the crazed robot thing. That was a, let's call it a pleasant surprise. Wow, I didn't even realize this game was coming out. I hardly even remember hearing of its development. Over the years, it's been the OUTCAST and then the remaster. Yeah. Okay, so we can just melee them. Oh, cool! I got a bunch of whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. It took me by surprise too. Because OUTCAST, like, my friends and I still talk about OUTCAST. So the fact a sequel came out of nowhere, just fell out of the fucking sky, is pretty nuts. Oh shit, she's hostage.
What the? What was that about?
HQ to Alpha 32. We registered an explosion on the thermal grid. Requesting status.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. It can't be.
Alpha 32, report. Commander, are you under attack? Report.
Humans. Invaders of my people? Good luck explaining that little detail to Lias. Well, I guess you won't be needing this anymore, pal.
Yes, we have a gun, motherfuckers. Alright, let's go.
Let's see if the scanner is working.
Alright, press
X-ray
X
vision.
to scan.
How cool is that?
Okay. Cool, it's like Witcher senses, I guess. That's kind of neat. So you press this to kind of search around, it kind of highlights items. That's really cool. Nice. What's this?
That should do the trick.
Alright, I'm
we go.
fucking enjoying this so far. This is really cool. Shooting. Yes, I know what to shoot! Holy fuck! Okay, it's like Destiny. Alright, so can I deflect? I'm trying to repose. Oh cool, you can instant so you can shoot and then like instant switch over while you have your like right mouse click button. Got him. Got him. The aiming's a little weird. Because why aren't I hitting him in the head? Those should be direct shots, no? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna fucking shadow knight your ass. There we go.
What's this?
I don't have time for this. In case you guys are wondering what class I usually play, it's a tank.
I got
No time for this range DPS nonsense.
I hope I'm not too late.
Alright, let's get there. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna predict this. I think we're about to deal with a boss fight. But like the tutorial, like baby boss fight, where it's like, it's such an easy boss that it could be
lady, I
like
had
an average
this.
enemy.
You didn't have to sacrifice yourself.
But she did, sir.
WFA.
She did.
That's the army. Why do I have the feeling that I'm playing for the wrong team?
That's what she said. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
WFA is using droids now. I guess we can't talk. Uh-oh.
You see that? Yeah? How do you turn it off? Huh? Goddamn savage. Speak! Wrong answer. And wrong freaking language. Again!
Wrong freaking language.
If we can't teach you English, what good are you?
Sir, there's been an attack.
What? Where?
District 54.
You're trying to
We
teach
lost
him
contact
English
with the
so we can
infantry station
communicate
there.
with
Send a
them?
repair
What
team
the
now.
fuck does that even
Activate
mean?
visual monitoring in our main facilities.
So weird. God damn.
Their babbling is like nails on a chalkboard. There.
It literally is Jeff Bezos.
Find out what it
it's
is.
so good. Wow, give me 1 second.
And bring me another prisoner.
Okay.
Ow. Who are these people? What are they doing in my head?
Okay.
Wait. Ow, I dreamed about this place before. Who are these people? So what are they doing in my head? That wasn't a dream.
Okay, I guess I gotta... What is happening?
Dad, is that you?
Oh no, it's my... Unresolved issues with my father coming back to hunt me again.
Where are you?
Right here. Stay put. I'm gonna find you. Where the hell am I?
What the fuck happened
That's
there?
not fair. I can't have both my daddy and my mommy leaving. You know I don't like it when
Yeah, you can, kid. It's called
Commander
your parents
Slade is
divorcing.
joining the mission
We've
to
all
help keep your
dealt
mommy
with
and her
it.
friends
I don't know who
safe,
these
and I
people
wanna
are,
come
Banshee.
too. It's too
This
dangerous,
cutscene
baby
came out of
girl.
nowhere, and I don't know
worry,
what's
I'll be
happening to
back
my
in no time.
character.
I promise. Daddy
It's all very
promised the same
confusing.
thing. Camilla.
I assume it's some kind of
I mean,
flashback to
Commander
provide
Slade.
context, but I
Sorry,
don't
Mommy.
understand.
Don't be sorry. I love you.
Dr. Nick,
You
that's
said
wounded
that
inner
too.
child with abandonment issues. Correct, and abandonment issues is a borderline trait, which is usually due to a wounded inner child. So that's very astute of you, sir.
Camilla.
Kudos.
I have a little girl at home. I can't stay here.
Okay, just a loading screen out of nowhere. Alright. Character motivation mastermind? I think so, yeah. You're giving... I guess they're in the process of, like, fleshing out the character, if you will. Oh, that's cool.
This is definitely not business as usual. Liaz. Liaz!
You? But I saw you revert in the explosion.
Well, I'm back, but don't ask me how it works. I'm afraid your guardian friend wasn't so lucky. She took out a lot of invaders before I could get to her.
Her sacrifice makes us proud. Bless her essence. And bless the Ulukai. The trial is a success. You have proven that you are protected by the Yods.
The graphics look sharp. Yeah, they're sick. I fucking love these. This is gorgeous. And there it is. We won the tutorial, guys! Hooray! Let's celebrate. Imagine getting finger blasted with those digits. Bro, come on. Come on. Like, that's some
Why are we
Ninja Turtle
stopping
shit we got going on.
I need a portal to my dimension. I got a daughter, and...
I also have a daughter, and I don't want her to suffer. The Yods need you to deal with the monsters that are oppressing the Talans.
Listen, I gotta tell you something about these monsters you're up against.
I know all about them. They're more poisonous than the Nekar plague. We should exterminate them all.
Oh, come on. That's a bit excessive. There must be some good people among them.
None deserve mercy. Not after what they did to my people. But forgive my anger, Ulukai. You wanted to tell me something.
Memory blanked again. Yes, home. How can I get back to my dimension?
Only the Almayel can answer that question. But Kizar is a forbidden island.
Oh, my kind of place. Which way?
The island is covered by a massive Helidium shield. We call it the Spear. Nothing can penetrate it. So is the will of the Yods.
Your Yods couldn't make this easy for me, huh?
Maybe there is a way. The children of Kizar
Oh, there's the
are
dick
suffering
bird.
from a mysterious
Love that
disease,
dick bird.
and the Almayel is calling Shamazes to heal them.
Do I look like one of these Shamazes?
No. However,
Do they
you
mean
could convince
shamans?
one to introduce you
Because
to
that's
the
a
Almayel.
really
But they're
lazy
going to make you
way
work
to
for
just
it.
say shaman.
Well, how about you introduce me?
Shamazes? Really?
I scratch your
You
back,
couldn't
you
make
scratch
up a
mine
word.
kind of thing.
I won't scratch you, Ulukai. Besides, Dolotai Guardians are not welcome in Kizar anymore.
So, where do I start?
Emiya is the closest village. Ask for Shamaz Nemet.
Gotcha. Oh, you know, you should wear this device so we can keep in touch.
Oh, now you can talk to her. And she can give you hints when you're trying to figure out some
complete.
stupid
But what
fucked
about
up
the
puzzle.
invaders?
You leave these unidentified monsters to me.
Alright. We are good to go, y'all. Let's go out into the wilderness and slay Queen or whatever. The village of Emea has been marked on your map. Follow the direction indicated on the mini-map to reach your destination. Okay, we're gonna do that. I see the arrow. Although I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I agree with hey buddy. It's my dog. I don't know if I agree with the whole like guide you to your quest destination thing, because I grew up in like Morrowind and EverQuest era where like you had to just figure the quests out. They'd be like, there's a dude and he's got like a hat and you just gotta find him. Oh shit, okay. Well, at least they telegraph easily. There we go. Alright, getting all the whatever the fuck they are. I don't know what these things I'm grabbing are, so we'll just have to figure it out. Yeah, you're right, Neuralink. Yeah, I can jump around! Oh, I can double jump. Yo. I can double jump. There we go. This is a really pretty city. It's like Kelethin on crack. Nice. Talk to Nemeth. You can... Oh, I gotta use the scan to find him. I forget what button that is. Nope. But I should probably heal myself anyway. What's scan again? I completely forgot. Alright, keyboard. Scanner is X. That's right.
I need to find Shamaz Nemeth.
There he is. Okay. Well, we got our target. Your brain needs more development, always. I also just fell off the edge. Do they not freak out at like the fact that I'm just like jetpacking all over the place?
But I'm looking for the Shamaz of this place.
Katakizai, Yad's Almighty. You speak perfect Akakamon, the lost language of Khazar's false prophecy. Who are you?
I'm glad you can understand me. The name's Cutter Slade. You might have heard of the Ulukai.
Ulukai? I am sorry. This is a strange moment. I haven't spoken Akakamon in many moons. I am Nemeth, Shamaz of Emea.
Nice to meet you. Listen, Liaz sent me. You gotta help me out.
I don't think I can but speak, and I will listen.
Okay, cool.
Listen,
Khazar score.
I know this is gonna sound crazy, but your gods, Yods, brought me to your dimension for a reason. I need to know what that reason is so I can return to my family. Long story short, I gotta speak with the Almael.
Only Shamazes can be invited to Khazar outside of Volkastok, and I am a Shamaz.
Amazing. Go pack your lunchbox then. We leave in 10.
I have felt the call of the Almael. The children of Khazar are sick and they need healing. But what can a Shamaz do? The path to Khazar is long and fraught with invaders. You might survive, but a Shamaz would surely revert.
Look, we can kill two birds with one stone here. Once we get to this Kizar, we can figure out what to do about the kids, too.
The spear protects the island of Kizar from all
I'm not gonna
intruders,
lie, I
and
really
Almael
love the
doesn't know
expressions.
you. I'm sorry. The Almael won't meet with you.
That's exactly why I need you to slip in, talk
Like,
to
it's
the
really good
Almael,
facial,
and figure out
like,
how to get me
details.
home to see my own kid, because you're right. This whole thing is about our children, right?
If one could reactivate I believe you call them portals? Is that the right Akakamun word for dialkas? Then traveling from Mamiya to Kizar would be just like that.
Guitar is cooler.
The space
good.
of 3 breaths. But Chief Hatso won't allow it. The invaders made our Daokas not work, you know. He doesn't want to anger them more.
You may not have any issues with authority, but I do. I can help reactivate your Daoka if it gets us to Kizar.
Oh yes, the Daoka.
Helping you
Getting
goes
us to
against Chief
Kizar.
Hatso's command. I could be called a traitor. But
I do appreciate
the children
this
are
because
my
this is the
priority,
same
and
moment
Talons
I
are a
felt
grateful
the first
people.
Outcast.
We reward heroic deeds. Help us with the Daoka, and I will, how do you say, be a champion of you. To Hatso and the Almael. Is that how you say it? Doesn't sound right.
Healing?
Can you heal me?
Brace yourself. The odds guide my hands.
Okay, he's got magic shit going on. Tell me about, the invaders.
Do you think the invaders can be healed?
Good question. I see no essence in them. Beings with no essence cannot be healed through the essence and the yods. They cannot be reverted.
I gotta work out, y'all.
Have you tried to heal them?
I don't want to get too close to them. I would probably get reverted. Huh.
Even if it doesn't bleed, we can
I
still
gotta start
kill
getting
them.
back to the gym
Trust me.
soon.
You speak so tough. Does everyone where you're from speak this tough? Wait, I'm not interested in this topic.
What?
I haven't been home in a while.
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm not interested in this topic is... That's so funny. Who the fuck says that? Can you imagine just talking to your friend and you're like, wait, I'm not interested in this topic. Oh, that's weird.
Tell me about the Almael.
When the Yod speak, the Almael listens. When the Almael speaks, the Shamas listens. When we Shamazes speak, the villages listen.
Sometimes.
Sometimes they ignore us and go through the same painful cycle again and again. What can you do?
Oh, I know all about painful cycles.
Okay. Back to main topics, I guess. Kizar
Are
Escort.
you sure we even need a Daoka to travel to Kizar?
Maybe you don't, but these old legs do. Retrieve the core that the invaders have stolen.
I
and
fucked
will
up my hair again.
introduce you to the Almael in Kizar.
I'm getting a haircut soon, I promise. Okay, what else? Oh my lord. Okay. I guess that's
gotta
it.
go now.
Yachts bless you.
Slay to Liaz. I spoke with the Shamaz of Amiya.
Nemet, is he willing to help?
Yeah, under one condition. That I turn their Daoka back on.
You will need to recover its core that was stolen by the invaders. They keep it in a nearby base.
You've been there?
It's too dangerous for the Talons. Our weapons cannot match their firepower. I can show you where it is located.
I'm on it. Thanks, Liaz.
Alright, well, thanks, Liaz. Or whatever. Whoa, what's this? Okay. Select EMEA. Okay. Okay, this is your quest log. Got it. Open path to Kizar. Okay. Okay. I guess we gotta go talk to Emia's Shamaz, I suppose. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, it's a thing. All right, so it's got kind of like Destiny sort of mechanics, or what's that series that I'm thinking of? It'll come to me. Oh. Yeah, I definitely have to play this using a controller. This is way too bad. Although maybe not if it's like mostly FPS shit. Usually just straight. You don't really need to use the block or the dodge. Oh, never mind. You definitely do. I am getting clapped. I thought I could just do the, like, move to the left and right and avoid the projectiles thing, but no, they've, Oh no! I'm out of shit! I'm out of not out of mana. I'm out of, ammo. I'm gonna have to just melee this shit. Oh, I dodged. Alright, killed it. Yeah, I'm getting wrecked. Holy shit. Okay, my gun recharges, that's good. Is there, like, any way to beat this? Or is this just, like, a million mobs and I just gotta, like, keep killing them? Gosh. Hey, Almighty Viking, thanks for chatting in. This is interesting. What is this? It is OUTCAST 2. Oh shit! I forgot to list that on the YouTube thing. I'll do that for next time. Thank you for being a reminder. This is OUTCAST 2. It is the sequel to the cult classic OUTCAST that was released in 1999. It's one of my favorite games growing up, so I'm really happy to play this, and so far I'm really liking what I'm seeing. It's gorgeous. The mechanics...
What the hell?
The mechanics seem really good. The story is chugging along, but I'm waiting for it to kind of suck me in. The storyline, like the plot, isn't sticky yet, but we gotta keep going.
There's something wrong with your comm link.
I turned it off.
You did? What? What are you doing?
We took this from them. I'm sure they'd want their relics back. We could use it to parlay.
You know we don't have the clearance to do that.
Flashback.
I came looking for you. Your father wants to see us at HQ.
Maybe this mission isn't only about what he wants, Colonel. Let that sink in for a while.
Oh, another vision. Was that the Daoka core Nemeth is looking for?
Let's see. Oh shit, there's a whole crap load of stuff. Oh no, I'm out of heals. I think I'm fucked here. Oh no. This is not supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be incredibly victorious. Or something. I'm not sure which. Got him. I love the mobility, though. I love those games where you can just, like, run around and you can, like, fly places and jump everywhere and you don't have, like, those limitations. Alright, if I don't get healing soon, I am fucking dead. So... Alright, a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna have to find healing stuff. Like, yesterday. I'm gonna need to find that. Okay. I guess I have to use the scanner. Would that work? Oh, cool. Okay, so it shows you, like, different, like, interactable objects, which is kind of nice. I gotta melee these, I think. Yep, there we go.
Cool.
Are there any... Do I have any, like, healing stuff nearby? Because, yeah, if I don't find some sort of healing shit, I am pretty much screwed. Is that one? Is that one right there? Okay. Yeah, that's gotta be one, right? There we go. Oh no, it's not a healing plant. Ugh. This is not good. Maybe that'll be a healing plant. I'll keep mailing these though, just because it's fun. Boosh. And or cacao. Okay. That is definitely a healing plant. Okay, dope. We're doing it, guys. We're figuring out how to sustain ourselves. Healing back up. Slowly. Very slowly. Alright, so the key is to just keep spamming the scan, because that's how you figure out where shit is. That's kind of cool. Organic energy detected. Foreign vegetation detected. Okay, so we gotta retrieve the Duca core from this place. I just healed, so I should be okay, I hope. I think it's just right here, though. Oh, dope.
Yes, now this will help.
Oh, shit, I got a machine gun. You've just discovered a new weapon module. It can be equipped. Equipped? What's that word? It's not equipped, because that's two P's. You dopes. To your weapon to give it new capabilities. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is like the upgrade your weapon sort of neato. Okay. Got it. Okay, well.
Spot coming from.
Cool. Automatic. That definitely helps. Oh, right. I gotta hack this. There we go. What do I have to do it again? All right. There we go. Now I should be able to take the loot. Oh no, what's going on? Oh, that was a hell of a lag spike. My whole computer just fucking froze up. Damn.
General Burham, you asked to see us?
You can skip the decorum, sweetheart. Just call me Father.
Okay. Father.
I don't want you on the ground anymore.
The situation has escalated.
What's happening, General?
This footage comes from the black box recovered in one of our damaged drones. Look.
A rogue agent?
This is great.
It's impossible. Exactly, Colonel. This is proof the savages are sorcerers. They can get in our minds, mess with our heads. Clearly, it's some kind of alien shapeshifter.
Really? Come on, Father. This is getting a little ridiculous.
You know what's
It is
ridiculous?
getting a little ridiculous.
You're the fleet negotiator, and you still haven't managed to communicate with a single prisoner. Yet you keep assuring me these primates are intelligent.
We're taking over their land. Just because they don't welcome us doesn't mean they're stupid.
This is General Borum. Send reinforcement convoys to all bases. Do it now.
I'm guessing she adopted. Mastermind, you might be on the same there.
Looks like the odds are turning me into a psychic. Anyway, thanks for the heads up, General.
Alright.
Ulukai,
So
as
we now have
expected,
to
your presence
reactivate
didn't
the
go unnoticed.
Dowka.
Some Talans are already talking about you.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
What do they
good!
say? 'Cause I can't make much sense of what they're telling me.
They don't understand
I'm already
you
getting a
either.
reputation.
Only the Shamas speak Agricommon.
Oh, this
Shamas
shit.
is only that.
We are good.
Keep that in mind. Slate out.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm fucking loving this game so far. It's not only good nostalgia points, it's also just, like, it's gorgeous, and the gameplay is really fun. Like, oh, cool, you can, like, shield in the air. Like, it just, I don't know, like, there's so much about it that's just cool. Okay. So I'm reactivating a thingy. Yes, a thingy. We are reactivating a thingy. Okay, so it's a portal, I guess? So I just... Okay. So we're traveling. We are traveling. Yeah, pretty much Stargate. That's it. Oh no, not this bullshit again. Please, don't do this to me. You want the ball? Go get it.
With your tongue, it tickles. Now sit. Sit. Yes, good boy.
What was that?
Come see this.
What was that about the tongue? I hope, okay, good, it's a dog. Because for a second I was like, what the fuck?
Looks like our little one loves
What
her
is
present.
happening?
That's all she could talk about for the last 2 months. That's 8 weeks, Slade.
Weeks, months, got dispatched to Costa Rica, Black Ops. You know I couldn't check in for her birthday.
It's just too hard on Camilla. The longing, the questions. You can't show up unannounced and then disappear again for God knows how long.
What are you saying? That I should stop coming?
Not like this.
Oh, it's a flashback.
You're either in or out of her life. You understand?
That's the job, Wolf. You, if anyone, should understand that.
I do understand. So please do not come back until you receive the paperwork from the lawyer.
Oh, it's a divorce. He's divorced. We're playing a divorced dad, everybody. Oh. He definitely plays EverQuest. Alright, back into this shit. God damn.
Damn it. Damn it. Where the hell is he?
What happened? You disappeared for a complete moon.
Really? Felt like minutes. I must have taken a little dimensional detour or something. So, this is the place?
Behold, the spear.
Ooh, the spear. Well then.
Impressive. But I'm still counting on you. You'll keep your promise, right?
He didn't say he'd keep his promise. This bitch is gonna betray us. I don't know that for a fact, but I don't know. He's dressed like someone in Scarlet Monastery. That's a little sus. It's all gonna be fine, Slade. I love it when I talk to myself and say, like, it's all gonna be fine, Brad. This game. I love it. I love every moment of how corny and campy.
Hey there.
Like, the vibe is so, like, I'm here for it. You played the original? God damn, I did. I killed that Gorgor and Croax. Love that game.
I still have sick children to tend to. The Amael will see you now.
Thanks, Nemeth.
Don't thank me yet, Ulukai.
Don't thank me yet. Because I'm setting you into a trap or something. Because that's how that shit always works. Yeah. Alright. Well, we've had some good progress here. Holy shit. Another cutscene, of course.
This is a big place for just one.
So you're the mysterious stranger. The Almael sees you, human. Speak your Aga come on words, and the Almael shall listen.
I'm confused. Which one of you is the Almael?
I am the Almael, one luminous being, the ruler of Adelpha, the precious link between Talans and the Yods.
I see.
Oh my lord.
I'm only here because I'd like to go back to my dimension. But your Yods, well, they seem to want something else. I think they're trying to tell me something.
Blasphemy! Only the Almael can hear the voice of the Yods. Why would the Yods address a human?
Maybe this Ulukai thing? The Yods, they've shown me things like visions. Oh, and I heard a voice, yeah. I'm not even sure if that...
Lies! Humans are liars! Leave this sacred sanctuary at once!
No, wait!
The Almael has spoken.
Hold on! Liaz told me that you could answer my questions.
Yes. The sound of that name casts ripples on the perfect surface of Melia. It shall not be spoken in Kizar.
Alright, look. I meant no disrespect, but I have a message from your Yods, okay? I'm sure you want to hear it. Let's work something out and you can help me get off this rock.
Speak now or leave.
Do we have a deal?
Speak!
Okay, so it goes something like this. Nas your cat. I'm a... not...
What?
Nectar?
Yods Almighty.
You see? I told you it was important.
Imposter! How dare you mock the Almael?
Oh no. Oh, we
Look,
fucked
I'm working
up.
on my accent, alright? Listen to me. I have died. Actually
died, okay? But I keep waking up in some kind of vortex with this echo, the same words repeating. Nazurkat. No. Nazurkat. Amanor. Nikar!
Oh shit. We're the Dragonborn now! Dovahkiin, no exist. I don't know. He just learned to shout though, I think. That's how this works.
The message speaks. Agathork. So it is true. You hear the voice of the odds.
Hearing was the easy part. Care to translate? Oh, wait. I think I already know what it means.
Save us from extinction.
How do I... What language am I speaking?
The odds have translated the message. The Almael sees and hears what is left to comprehend. To save us from extinction, we must protect. Kizar must be protected to save the Talans from extinction. Kizar must procreate to save the Talans from extinction.
So, which one is it?
Both. They're gonna say both.
The Almael is one luminous being.
It looks like it takes at least two to disagree. Not my place to debate, but you got your message, so what about our deal?
Save us from extinction. And the Yards will send you back to your world.
One man against an army? Yods can't be serious about this.
I think these aliens
You two
want to
don't
smash.
strike me as someone who would get their sense of humor, so...
Pretty sure.
Hey, where's she going?
All right. Well, y'all, I think that's a really good time to pack it in for tonight. We had some really good discourse on the Bird app. I'm sorry to say the Bird app seems to be getting worse. Definitely got a good chunk into OUTCAST 2 here. I'm really looking forward to playing this more. I'm definitely going to be doing a follow-up stream next time some week, so we can continue the journey, because I'm starting to get a little hooked. This is kind of interesting, you know. So yeah, it's been great. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here. Let me just switch to chilling here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here. Always appreciate it. Please be sure to like and you know, subscribe if you can. And yeah, until next week. Thank you guys so much for everything, for tuning in. This is a great game. I'm having a blast so far. So we're probably just gonna keep going. But I gotta remember to get back to Rogue Trader at some point. Anyway, until next time, thank you all so much, and have a great rest of your night.